And good morning. It is a beautiful, beautiful clear blue sky Tuesday. Today we're heading back to the job we started in the year. Well, actually it was on last week. It is just, dry stone effects, little garden retaining wall with some lovely little steps. So today we're just going to be cracking on with the slabs which are going to go in front of the wall. Just to make ease for the client of cutting the grass basically, and I think they had a load of slabs left over, so we're going to use them up. Might look a bit funky though. We are going to go have a look at it because obviously I've built the wall sort of leveled off, basically the top of the wall, as you'll see in a minute, but obviously the ground is actually going downhill, so obviously to make the practicalness, if that's the word, of the slabs, obviously the slabs need to be level with the ground, obviously not really flat with the wall. So obviously because the levels of the grass up against the wall, we've got the wall there, grass there, because that level is going downhill. I don't know if, obviously it's going to really sort of enhance it once you've got some lovely new slabs down. So obviously that might look a bit funky, but we'll come across that bridge. Anyway, let's crack on down to site and let's see how she's all dried up and see how she's settled. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly, there she is. So the wall is up, just bar that corner. We left that because if you saw the other videos, none of the sun got round there and it was obviously just borderline too cold, so we left that. It's only a couple of courses to worry about down there, but all this is done. This corner steps are all done, all settled in well, all gone off lovely jubbly. It's looking good. Like I say, once we sort all this area out, we've just got to basically put some lovely topsoil and mulch and that on here. We're coming back to do this top path, so obviously this top bit here we're just going to fill up with a bit of soil, rubble and stuff, and then this obviously rake some, put a bit of membrane down, rake some bark over, just a temporary measure, so it's all nice and safe for them to get up there. It's a little I think it's like a little rhubarb veg patch up there, but so anyway, for the rest of this job, this phase should we say, is just carrying on with this. So this is what I was on about earlier. It's just for practical use basically. Good way of using up the slabs as well. Obviously, it probably would look quite nice on top of the wall really, but it's just obviously for when they're cutting the grass, they don't have to strim basically. They can just bring the wheel round and like I say, it's a bespoke wall. It was how they wanted it, so that's what we're going to do. So obviously got that in before. They seem to have gone off really well actually. Obviously we kept it covered with a load of hessian there, so it's all protected nicely. It's all gone off well actually. So we're just going to carry on with this stretch, get down just before the corner, and then obviously start cutting. So we've got all these slabs here, exact same slabs as the steps. Is obviously, like I say, it's just a use up job. So we did cut a load of these. We've got a load of small ones and obviously a load of big ones, but we are going to try and do it in big ones, I think, because I think we will basically. So yes, it's all gravy, baby, all gravy. So without further ado, I've got some mortar. Let's give this a little brush out and get crack-a-lacking. Try and see what this looks like, because like I say, I think it's going to be quite interesting really, because I've never done a wall with like really rustic tops like that and then putting slabs in. I've never put slabs in front of the wall basically, so we'll see how it looks. But I think so far, I think once it gets bigger, I think it's going to look a lot better. But that's the stone we've got, so I'm pretty sure that will do this little corner. From that stone there, basically, it's only a couple of courses, but no, lovely jubbly. Right, without further ado, let's crack on. Hit the like button, hey, and stop looking at me like that, Cam. Come on. Right, let's crack on. Bye bye. Let's just crack on. Cam.
Hello.
Hey Cam. Righty, that is, what is it today? Wednesday. Wednesday done. Because it is getting dark rapidly. The wind's picking up, so it's a good point to stop at. Also, we pretty much run out of muck. So we have got a little bit more to do tomorrow, but tomorrow is D-Day. It'll be done. Just that little top course there. Because I need to go get some bigger stone than that. Because if you look, it's all quite small. There's a couple of big ones in there, but just not suitable because they're too thin. So yeah, just got a top course to do basically in there. Mate, today, literally, the leaves coming down from the... We've literally been raking up leaves all day long. It's just been woof, as you can see. So it's been quite difficult. It's all right now, but obviously when I was putting the muck out to obviously lay on, oh, it was horrendous. Now you can see the final product, basically. Obviously, a little bit more pointing to do there, which we should finish off today. We'll just keep going, basically. Well, we've only got that corner to do, basically, I think. But yeah, so coming tomorrow, brush it all up. If you step back here, obviously ignore that corner, because obviously you can't see the wall height. From about there is done. You know, obviously, you got to remember as well, the grass is trampled. So obviously, once the grass grows, they have the grass quite long, so you won't be able to see a lot of that as well. But obviously, once it weathers and that, like that one, I think it'll look all right. Like I say, it's just been, you know, I've obviously levelled out the top of the wall pretty spot on, but as you can sort of see, I'm just, you know, the whole practicalness of having the slabs there is for a lawnmower. So, like I say, it's just, I've been trying to like not go above the grass, but obviously because the grass level is not exactly level, it has been a bit tricky, like, because obviously, you know, you want it to look quite good obviously on the eye from afar, so it is one lovely band, but then also at the end of the day it needs to be obviously not above the ground. So you've got a few dips in places, like there's a perfect example. Looks like the slabs go up, but it's not. It's just because there's a dip in the grass. It's just, yeah, and obviously on that end bit as well, the grass really slopes up. So once that grass grows, I think you're not really going to see it. And obviously once it all weathers, I think it'll look a lot better. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. It's what they want. It's what the client wants. So that's what we'll give them. But yeah, no, it's all going good. Sort of started getting some nice soil on the top. So that's obviously what it's going to look like all the way along. You know, once they get a bit of mulch in here and stuff, it's going to look lovely. But no, steps are all going off well. I'm happy with that. Like I say, lovely jubbly. But no, we're all good, like I say. So yeah, bring on tomorrow, get it done. Got to get, like I say, finish off that bit. Any pointing that needs doing, we're going to dig over this top bit, and this obviously, like I said earlier, get it all temporary, get all that basically sort of sorted for them, obviously, because then we're going to come back and do the path at some point. And yeah, and obviously give the mixing area at the top, give all that a pressure wash. Just give all the grass a rake, just clear up basically, get all the stone up, lovely jubbly, double entendre, righty. That is, yeah, Wednesday done. And let's rock on Thursday. But no, overall, we're looking good. Do like that curve. This looks nice, that. Looks nice. Obviously, get rid of them leaves. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's crack on home. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I will see ya in a bit.